When you said switch the buns, could you tell me what you meant by that?
The friendship went from a purely platonic friendship to a romantic one.
Ellen Barkin is the latest celebrity to take the stand in the explosive Johnny Depp Amber Heard defamation trial that's undoubtedly taken over the internet. Ellen is an old fling of Johnny's from the 90s, and she has less than kind words to say about their time together. Even though they were only briefly intimate for about 5 months, Ellen details instances of aggression and harm at the hands of the Pirates of the Caribbean actor. So today we'll be detailing Ellen's life and her time with Johnny, and more importantly, what this could mean for the outcome of the trials as the verdict date is fast approaching. Let's get into it. Today we're covering Ellen Barkin. Tomorrow though, you decide. Let us know in the comments down below who you think we should cover in our next episode of Where Are They Now? And while you're there, please like this video if you enjoyed it, so we'll keep making them. Ellen Barkin is a New Yorker who was very interested in theater and drama from a young age, attending University for Theater and Performing Arts. But for her it was a long road. She would study acting for almost 10 years before landing her first audition. Her first role was in a movie called Diner. Since then she also appeared in movies alongside Dennis Quaid and Al Pacino. Throughout her career, Ellen has earned herself a Primetime Emmy Award and a Tony Award for Best Featured Actress. She also worked on the highly successful film in 1998, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, which is the fateful film where she met Johnny Depp, who starred in the movie. Before she met him, however, she had 2 children with her former husband, but they decided to separate from one another in 1993 and officially divorcing in 1999. So while she was still in the process of divorcing her husband, Ellen began to have a fling with Johnny Depp. She was much older than him, but their relationship was nothing serious. It only lasted 5 months and was more of a physical situationship than a real emotionally intimate union. Although it was more of a fling than anything, Ellen and Johnny did show up to red carpet events and the Golden Globes together. They eventually went their separate ways, but because it wasn't a very official thing at the time, not much was reported on why they broke off from one another. Both Johnny and Ellen moved on with their lives, with Ellen getting into a relationship with another man shortly after, and Johnny beginning his relationship with supermodel Kate Moss. Now fast forward to 2020, when Johnny Depp sues UK-based news site for running an article that labels Johnny as a quote, wife beater, when they reported on Amber Heard's op-ed article about her experience with domestic harm. Although she did not name Johnny Depp in her op-ed, it was very clear who the article was about. So he sued the news site, called The Sun, claiming that he never hurt Amber during the entirety of their relationship. During the 2020 libel case, Ellen Barkin was asked to testify of her relationship with Johnny Depp. The story she paints of her relationship to Johnny, however brief, was one rife with control, jealousy, and anger. During Ellen's deposition, she claimed that Johnny was, quote, always drinking or smoking. She also claimed that Johnny had thrown a wine bottle at her, though she couldn't recall why he actually threw this bottle. She also recalled another instance where Johnny was extremely controlling towards her, despite them not being in a relationship. She said, quote, I had a scratch on my back once that got him very, very angry because he insisted it came from me having an affair with a person who wasn't him. He would also constantly question her about where she was going and what she was doing and who she was with throughout the entirety of their involvement with one another. She also detailed an instance where she witnessed Johnny throwing a wine bottle again, this time at an employee, saying, quote, Mr. Depp threw a wine bottle across the room in a hotel in Las Vegas. He was mad at his friend or an assistant in the room. So she testified against Johnny and for Amber during the 2020 libel case. He rebutted it by saying she was just jealous because he was the one who ended their relationship when she wanted to pursue something more serious. Depp stated, quote, I didn't feel the same about her as she did me, and I suppose from that moment on she became very, very angry. I do not have an anger management problem. But in the end, both The Sun and Amber won the 2020 libel case struck against them by Depp. Now fast forward to 2022 and the current defamation lawsuit set against Amber Heard directly by Johnny. As we all know by now, it's taking place in Virginia, which is one of the few states where you are able to record and livestream civil court cases. Unlike a criminal court case, civil court cases do not mean the possibility of jail time, but rather just heavy fines. That's why Johnny is suing Amber for $50 million and Amber is countersuing Johnny for $100 million. And now that this new suit is happening, Ellen Barkin's name is once again being brought up. She is one of the few relationships that Johnny has where things ended sourly. In fact, outside of Amber and Ellen, all of Johnny's ex-girlfriends have supported him. Winona Ryder even sent a message to the UK courts in Johnny's defense, as she found it hard to believe that he would ever harm anyone. Similarly, Sherilyn Fenn has dedicated a lot of social media presence to clearing Johnny's name, stating that she fully supports him during his ordeal and that justice will seek itself and truth will be revealed. Even Kate Moss has supported Johnny Depp despite a rumor spreading in the 90s that he had pushed her down the stairs after he got angry at her. This rumor is entirely unproven, and Kate has stated on the record that she spent years mourning her relationship with Johnny despite how bad they were for one another. So will Ellen testify? We're not quite sure yet. Basically, the witness list over time for both parties has been refined and edited over time. Individuals like Elon Musk and James Franco were set to testify on behalf of Amber, but it didn't end up happening. So far, Ellen has been on Amber's list of testimonials, and she's been summoned to court, although her time there has not been set yet. She can, based on Virginia law, refuse to show up to court as the case does not directly involve her. But if the 2020 libel case is anything to go by, I doubt that Ellen would pass up the opportunity to share her story once again. This time now while the whole world is watching. We do not have a set date yet for when she will testify, but if she does, it could change the way this entire suit has been carried up until this point. Ellen is Johnny's only other ex-partner who has ill words towards him other than her and Amber. There's no one else to testify against Johnny who knows him as a romantic partner. Every other witness that has testified against Johnny up until this point has only ever had a professional relationship with him, like Amber's makeup artist or his ex-personal assistant and his ex-agent. If Ellen takes the stand in 2022 with her information and convinces the judges of her testimonial, it could sway the court in Amber's favor once again. That being said, many believe that Johnny Depp has already won the trial. He's certainly won public opinion, with most fans who have been watching the trials having wholeheartedly taken Johnny's side. And in this video, I'm doing my best to remain impartial. I'm very interested in seeing who will win this case. Amber Heard is countersuing Johnny for $100 million, double what he's suing her for. If she wins, one of her clauses is that Johnny's disallowed to sue her ever again. But I guess if he wins, he'd really have no reason to. So no matter how this trial ends, it will be the final case that is the ultimate decision. The trial itself is due to end on the 19th of May. Closing remarks are set to occur on the 27th of May. While the final decision and verdict do not have a set date, I'd expect a week or so of deliberation from the judge and the jury before we fully know exactly what's going on. It will be very interesting to see just whose career comes out of this alive, as now both Johnny and Amber Heard have suffered professionally due to the high-profile nature of the legal battles they've endured. So after all this, who do you think will win the verdict? Do you think that Ellen's role will decide who wins? Let us know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you want to stay up to date on when we post our next videos. I feel like we've done all the people affiliated with the Amber and Johnny trials so far. We've done Elon, we've done Kate Moss, but let us know below any other people like related to this trial you would like to see. I haven't done James Franco because, I mean, I don't think he's testifying anymore, but who knows with him. I've been your host, Mackenzie Smith, and we'll catch you on the next one.